Hi, welcome to this month's edition of the Hello Woodlands Nonprofit of the Month Highlight. Good morning. I'm Randy Lovelace with Paragon Independent Insurance, and we're here in Conroe to talk to some individuals with a great organization, relatively new. This is Mike Fortner, Will Warden, and they are with in Sleep in Heavenly Peace. That is such a great name. So tell us all about it and what your mission is, your vision, how you got started, and something about Sleep in Heavenly Peace.
Thanks, Randy. So Will and I are the co-chapter presidents of this chapter here. We also have some help from some other wonderful people like Tom Michael, our build manager, Jennifer Hudson, and Tammy Michael. So what we do is we build beds for kids that don't have a bed, and we deliver that to them, including the mattress, the sheets, the comforter, everything. We lay it out. So the mission is very simple. It's no kid sleeps on the floor in our town. And we like that this is what we do, is provide them with a bed. Will and I didn't realize that this problem was so prevalent. The nationwide estimates are 3% of kids don't have a bed to sleep in. They're either on the couch, they're with their parents, they're on the floor. And we see that when we go out to these homes and deliver these beds. So it's a real issue that we can help with. We started here locally in March, and we knew, the three of us, Tom and Will and myself, that we wanted this in Montgomery County. I actually met Will at a build for another chapter, and Tom and I were classmates in LMC at class of 16, and then Will was class of 19. And so we all had some experience in running projects. We thought that this was a great one to work on. And the organization started in 2012. And Will, do you want to tell them more about how the organization started?
Sure. So it started in 2012 in Idaho. And the gentleman who founded it, Luke Mickelson, he had an opportunity to build a bed for his son, and then they had some extra material left. So they decided to put a post up on social media to see if somebody else wanted a bed. And they built the bed and delivered the bed. So that's how it all started in 2012. You fast forward to 2018, Luke was featured on a special show with Mike Rowe, did the Giving Back program, and it highlighted what this organization was doing. So Sleep in Heavenly Peace just kind of blew up. And right now there are over 260 chapters throughout the United States, Bermuda, and Canada. So it is an international organization. And we are the only chapter in Montgomery County. We're very proud of that fact. This is a growing county, so the need is growing every day. There are families that are on a waiting list to get beds. So the faster we respond, the quicker donations come in, the greater the impact we can have.
Where do you get the beds?
That's a great question. So we actually build those beds from raw lumber. So we take raw lumber, 2x4s, 2x6s, 1x4s, and we make those into headboards, side rails, the slats that go under the bed, everything. And that happens at a build. So our first public build was June 12th. That was at Millstead Automotive, which is where our next one will be, and that's July 10th. And so we cut the wood, we drill the holes, we sand it, we assemble it, and then we actually dip it in a really gross mixture of vinegar and steel wool. And that's what stains the bed, seals it, and sanitizes it. And so all the pieces go in that, the headboard and the side rails, so it gives it a nice look. It's quick. And then we put our brand on it, which is kind of cool. So you see our logo. We have a electric branding iron that heats up super hot, and then we push that into the wood. So you get to burn things too when you come out and do this. So we push it in. Yeah, it's neat. And so we push it in there, and then that way on every headboard and footboard, they know where it came from, and they realize that it came to them. And then we go in with all these things that we've assembled and lugged around and all these things like we're going to do tonight. Will and I and a couple other volunteers are going to go out, and we're going to deliver some beds to some kids. So we'll deliver 3 beds tonight, 2 to one home and 1 to another. We've matched up the bedding with the kids.
So it comes with not only the bed frame, but the mattress, the bedding, and everything.
Right. Wow. We gather them all through donations, and sometimes mattresses are donated. Sometimes we're paying cash for those. The cost of one bed is about $250. That's lumber, everything, mattress, sheets, comforter. So little girls like a show called LOL, which my kids are older and boys. I had no idea. But tonight all 3 of these beds are going to be LOL beds. So we're getting the sheets, we've got the comforters, all those things. They'll have their bed that they like put out there for them. But all because volunteers like Will and myself and everybody else went out there and slaved away for a few hours in the heat and made it.
How many volunteers do y'all have that are working to put these beds together and do all the work that you have to do?
Sure. So we asked for 50 volunteers at our recent first public build at Millstead Automotive, and we ended up with about 70. So we're very fortunate to have a very strong network of volunteers, and it's growing. It's a family, it's a community. Mike's done a great job on our Facebook page, keeping everybody informed. That spread the word. And I think when people show up, they automatically connect to what we're doing. They get it. It's very tangible. They have a great experience, and they want to share that experience. And other people are going to be coming out for our next build on July 10th. We're looking forward to that. So right now, anybody can be a volunteer. We have children that come out and volunteer with their parents. We are obsessed with safety, so we're all safety officers on the leadership team, so we talk about safety. We are doing some serious stuff in terms of building, but there's less technical and more technical stuff, and depending on the age and the experience and the comfort level, we place the volunteers based on where they want to be at that particular station.
So it's a true family event, taking care of the needs for a family. So that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that, because the large group of volunteers that came out at our first build was from Young Men's Service League. And so this is mothers and their sons coming out, and they're a fairly newer group, this chapter, but they fell in love with doing this work. So sanding, drilling, dipping things in gross vinegar, all those different things. But we were so pleased to see mostly teenage boys and their moms out there doing
That's
work.
awesome. What is y'all's biggest need right now?
So for July, our biggest need is lumber. And the way we get lumber is through cash donations. So on our website, you can donate there. And we do get some special deals from McCoy's, Lowe's, Home Depot. They're all helping us out, but that's our biggest need at the moment.
Okay.
We do have some mattresses that are donated that should be here soon, and we tend to take care of the bedding because it's kind of specific through those donations, but cash donations are our biggest need.
Gotcha. And how do you find your the individuals that you're donating to?
That's a good point. So on our website, there's a spot for request a bed, and it's based on zip code. So we have all of Montgomery County and just a touch of Harris County, but all of Montgomery County is in our zip code. So when they enter their information, they're assigned to us, and then we reach out.
All right. If you have one thing that you'd love to tell the community, what would it be?
Will, do you want us to go first?
Sure. This is a life-changing opportunity. It changed my life. I've been involved with this organization for 3 years. I'm very proud that we were able to bring a chapter here to Montgomery County. If you want to make a difference in a young child's life, change the trajectory of their future, now's the time to act. So anything you can do, whether it's your time, talents, treasure, whatever you have to give, we're here to receive it, and it's all going to be taken very, very good care of. So we just need your support.
Yeah, you don't need building skills to come out and build. Trust me. So
That's right. We'll teach you.
But it's a real need, and we would love to share it with you and help you help them.
Wow. Amazing organization, doing wonderful things, and they're going to continue to do wonderful things, I have no doubt. So check with Mike and Will, and check the Facebook page, find out how you can get involved with Sleep in Heavenly Peace, and I love the name, it's amazing. So thank you so much for tuning in to this month's edition of the Hello Woodlands Nonprofit of the Month. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.